It's loading.
How can something as beautiful as this be dying? A plague is ruining the land.
I need
but
to
the
adjust
tree of
volume.
life still stands. Question is, for how long? End is coming to the new world. The tribes stand divided, in need of someone strong enough to unite them, or bring them all down. This is a story with an unusual beginning. So, let's expect an unusual end.
Oh my god. I have been waiting for this game for 4 years. And I finally get to press spacebar. Best game ever.
Welcome to Biomutant.
I've done it. Doing each difficulty because you just want to play the game. Been waiting for 4 years for this. Ever since I saw the first gameplay, the first trailer that was just playing. Oh. I pre-ordered this. I really wanted to play this game.
Encode your DNA.
Look at all these silly looking dudes. I want to do Dum Dum. Attributes. Define your character's starting attributes. To see more detailed explanations of what the effect has, press I.
Define your genetic structure.
I wanna... Oh, Jesus. I kind of go in the middle of agility, strength. What does all the other ones look like? Intelligence, giant head, charisma. Yeah, you kind of know. Just like a bloody donkey. And then kind of big head. And okay, so I like the kind of the mix there.
Choose a genetic resilience.
That doesn't change. Oh, it changes the colour of my arm? Okay, I like that. Like, changes the colour of my arm. I want green because green is my favourite colour.
Choose your first style.
I like that one, that's
Pick
cool.
your main color.
Green. A. Oh, A and D for brightness.
Choose your detail color.
I want black. Yeah, green and black.
Sight, set dead eye, mercenary.
Wait, so
Saboteur, saboteur, sentinel.
so go skills.
Saboteur, Psy freak, commando, dead eye.
That's the normal one then.
Mercenary.
So I got this for pre-ordering. Twin silver grip. Melee dual skill allows to equip 2 different one-handed melee weapons to dual wield them, and melee attacks inflict 10% more damage to the target. Mercenary.
That'll work.
Oh, I finally get to play.
Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun.
I got 2 swords.
We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice, or simply stop living. But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
Colour me light blue for freedom and loyalty.
Let me introduce
What the hell?
I'm the light and bright side of you, or your inner voice to be precise, an echo of balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
Wait, what is the dark? What's the dark one light?
Light is only for those having difficulty seeing what's in front of them. Sticking to the me first path is the only way we'll go places.
I'm surprised at the change of heart. I believe in putting yourself aside to help others, but helping the dark side is not that, you know.
So this is at the beginning of the game. You get to choose who you want to go with, the dark or the light.
Can't fight who you really are. The blood is obviously running red in our veins.
You're trying to keep us in the dark here, but you know it's blue blood in our veins and what it means. We have responsibilities. You can't fight the truth.
They just whack her with a shovel. Oh wait, did I just accidentally choose the bad one? I will go this way.
Right is always right.
Okay. Well, okay, I want to do light side. Oh, the big guy from the trailer.
Stories of death and the bodies left behind.
Oh, there's a horse
Reminder
thing.
that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others.
This is like entirely new. Like lots of this stuff is new. Meat eaters
Do you
meat.
remember the beast that shattered your family, or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
Oh no. Woo. This combat's fun. Woo! Viper bite. No, that was the wrong one. Rabbit's Fury. And then you slice this thing in half and it pulls out the big old chainy.
Better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
Biomutant. Oh, it's loading. I've never seen a loading screen before.
This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes.
Oh, the little bug dude's on my shoulder. He's got a little flashlight. Right, so this proves that, like, we are much, like, the creatures in this game are much smaller than the humans. Is there a way of zooming out? Because I don't like being this close. Yeah, they've added so much from, like, the original trailer.
Isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began.
Even these guys changed.
Started to die.
Yeah, even these guys changed. They used to be, like, green. So, okay.
Halfway there. Hack and slash.
Woo! This is so fun. Look at me go. Woo! That's fun. I like that combat. That combat's really fun. What's this way? Nothing. Okay. Yeah, this is really fun. I like this combat. Box. Yeah, electric module. Weapon add-on. You found a weapon add-on. Okay. Press 1 for the add-on. Use. So now, some of my bullets are electrified. Examine the medical bag. Found a medical bag. Medical supply bag. Use items to heal you. Doesn't heal automatically. Generating combat. Okay. Health patch. You can use the bandage. I think, okay. What's this way, huh? Loot the toilet. Energy pack small. Energy regen, okay. Yeah, go around there, yeah. No, don't want to go down there.
sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death, but some have adapted to a new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
Woohoo! Fallen enemies can often be looted for healing items. Ooh. Yeah, I know how to use healing items. Sweet meat. Tongue ticky. Danny candy. Not all enemies, okay. Rockaboom. Yeah, I love this combat, it's fun. Yeah, they changed a lot compared to the, well, yeah, obviously shift sprint, I get to run on all fours. Iron wall. Shield up. Some enemies carry large shields. You might need to break them with melee damage before you can attack and deal actual damage to the enemy.
That's going to leave a mark.
There's Iron Wall. Here's his shield gun. Yeah, all of the enemies have the same like variation. Like they can be different races as selected by the character and different genes. I think normally like what it's going to do is the bigger enemies, like the more combat based enemies in the character customization is going to be like the melee ones, while the smaller ones are going to be ranged. I mean, it makes perfect sense.
Look, an emergency box.
A coal bar.
A rare sight.
Ah, I see they ripped off crowbar and called it a coal bar. Old world coal bar. Oh shame, there's a crafting thing in here in the trailer. I remember the trailer very well. There was crafting in there and got a couple abilities, but maybe they changed it so you can actually get the abilities later in the game.
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy.
Oh, claw bar. Oh, left there. Didn't see that. Yeah.
Whoa. It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
Hang on, let me tab. Character. Increasing attributes. When you level up, you can increase an attribute which you pick by a choice of 10. Ooh, you can upgrade it by 10, eh? I want to go strength because I'm going to focus on strength. Wung Fu. There are 2 pillars of Wung Fu. The core martial arts you start with. The weapon mastery techniques that you unlock. So close combat, range combat. So I want to go close combat. Unarmed dual wields, obviously. Unstoppable. F. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna be upgrading close combat because I want to be a close combat dude. Wung Fu perk. What's my gear like? Gear. The section where you can change equipment and weapons. Circle presents a part of your body that can be geared up. Equipped from stuff from book vendors. My back. Use irons. Okay. I quite like this armor though. Oh, there's a hat. Oh wait, no, that's what I have equipped. Face. Right shoulder. Left shoulder. Torso. Furry body. Legs. Okay. and offhand. Oh, that's weapons. Yeah, that's weapons. Okay. Outfits. There's different like collections of outfits. Okay. I'm having a look. I'm having a look at the game.
The morks produce
Here's the
biomutant in
dudes.
their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you.
Yeah, this is the base enemies that were in the game. Oh, yeah. These are the base bio creeps.
Shot through. Goodbye.
Could you wait for me to reload? Naughty boy, you didn't wait for me to reload.
Chop it up.
You absorbed bio blob. I was about to say blib blob. These are points used to unlock your mutations. Yeah, I've seen about the mutations. Excuse if the game's a bit chunky. I haven't really been into settings and made anything good.
Just be glad there's a rope.
This is a chain narrator. Extra room. Where's Greenfinger? Greenfinger was in here, or Green Thumb. What was his name? He was a dude in a wheelchair and a shotgun. Examine the info sign.
Toxinol built vessels called arcs to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single arc they left behind that we know other arcs traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
Hang on a second, I just realised I don't have... I forgot how to get into my inventory already. Oh yeah. Character, no. Back. Gear. Yeah, I just realised I accidentally unequipped my other sword. That's... yeah, there's no other way. You found a puzzle. These are scattered around the world. Some open new parts. It's a tape player. S... Okay. So... Oh, these are simple.
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Oh, I get certain moves. I didn't realise that. Alright, let me try that again. There we are. I get electrocuted if I don't. Oh, you get a recording.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxinol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right, but no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
Okay. I understand more things now.
The sound of spark metal going pew pew
Oh, is this green
It's coming from
film?
behind
Or green finger? I cannot remember his name. Please say it is though.
a warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt.
What do I do? It doesn't work. Okay, well, that's do what the game wants me to do now.
It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door.
A bit of puzzling. Yeah, let's just twist this around.
There you go.
Yay! Oh, it's out of date. Airstrike. Whatever.
The wheeled one is
Oh, that's his. He's a green thumb. Special attacks. Hang on.
slightly does. Get on. Personal.
Woo! Let me gun reload quickly. You bugger.
Flash and slash. That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
Let me loot everything quickly. I want loot. Okay, yeah. A new friend? An old friend.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then. The night everything changed. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past. It's a scar you're covering under that eye patch, isn't it? But he would have recognized you anyways. You look exactly like your Muma.
That's a ripoff of Mama.
There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Looper Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land.
Oh god, it sounds like someone stupid trying to read some simple thing. Muma Piper. Oh, it's so funny though.
After the old village was destroyed and you disappeared, a struggle between the families erupted, and over time, the disciples turned against each other. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
Oh, flashback. Dialogue settings. By NPC default, you are set to advance from one NPC line to the next automatically if you want to. Manually. Way back in a long time ago. Oh my god, I'm tiny! Right, they said something about dialogue. Gibberish. It's actually called gibberish. Okay, hang on. Accessibility? Subtitle. Auto advanced dialogue. It's on. QT. Automatically complete. Yeah, toggle one have dialogue audio. Okay, yeah. Anyway, I'm baby me. Look at me go. Is that my Mooma? Not that. Best before. Oh my god, it's out of date.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Mooma knows you are here.
Oh my god, best before is out of date. Look at him. He looks stupid. I love it.
Sounds like he thinks she does. Despite your heart growing dark, there's nothing as powerful as a Mooma's love. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people.
Wait, what? Potato people?
The potato people, or Nono.
Oh, Nono.
Wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life.
Oh, that's the baby tree of life.
You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of key. Monos prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
Oh my god, this best before is amazing. I love best before. He might be my favourite character until I meet someone else who's going to take over being my favourite character. Look at me go, little dude running in the wind. Or more like running in the grass. Do I know how to swim? Not very well. I mean, I am a baby. Not just the tiny version of myself, but that class is just baby. Oh, I punch it.
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's key energy is just what the PSI needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life. At least his intention is to dedicate his life to it. He has the feeling the fate of the world depends on it. You need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy.
Hoop net received. So what do I attack? Get back here. Hang on, I think I'm doing this wrong. Got him.
You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed.
I missed every time except for that last one.
He's grateful for all the help he can get. There's lots of Nono out there that need to be guided to the roots of the PSI tree. Oh, it'll need a continuous flux of ki over the 20-12 months to come, so countless, he'd say. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But Today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
Alright, let's go help the tree of life grow. It's the baby tree of life. It's like Groot, baby Groot. I am mad. I've always been mad. So let's go pick there. Merge the nono with the tree. So I'm gonna need a big nono or an army of tens and thousands if I want to save the tree of life now. Hey, he's growing extra roots.
Now that you've seen the nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the PSI into a tree of life, a life goal. Not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us. You can already see the effects from how reckless those before us acted, and unless something changes, we're doomed. The land won't survive the side effects of the old world's industrial advances. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did...
Should make her worry.
No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not.
Go back to now.
He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow.
So is there like a village in the middle of the Tree of
He
Life?
says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived.
I don't know what the World Eaters are.
The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxinol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eaters' DNA into overdrive.
Is that like the muck dudes? Ooh.
His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the jump
Yes.
at the end of the West Route.
I know that one from the from a demo. Oh, I see a big one.
He's still repairing his octopod to confront the Merkpuff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route.
Saw a bit of that in the gameplay trailer.
Nocco has tamed the Majut and is preparing to take on the Hoofpuff at the end of the East Route.
So they're all puffs, which means biggie.
Finally, Goop is almost done with the Googlide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky-Puff at the end of the route to the southeast.
Okay. 4 big bosses.
Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route.
So the big monsters are the World
The
Eaters.
road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved.
Okay, so I get a horse thing, squid, probably underwater, a surfboard, and a mech suit. Obviously, I'm going to that mech suit first.
His friends have prepared something specific for each World Eater. The Mekton, the Octopod, the Majut, and the Googlide are almost ready to ride. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
That's the old net. The rod net. for that. Okay, time for me to leave. Hopefully I'll see you again. Old, out of date. Hopefully I can see out of date again. This is where the trailer ended.
Know that the tree of life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the world.
Giant power pylons up there. Biomutant! Presented by Experimento 101. Aha!
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged.
Oh, yep, I forgot about it. Take a whiz on it, and it's my territory now. Signposts. Signposts are found near locations of interest all around the world. You'll look at signposts to interact with. Fast travel to signposts when you've unlocked them. Okay, so I whiz on things, and then it becomes fast travel. Beautiful. So I want to go kill those puffs. That's one of the puffs.
That must be the world eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down.
Yeah,
The world
big old one.
eaters have made their marks on our world over time. That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake. Look, a survivor.
Ooh.
Glad to see someone made it out alive.
It didn't spend much time here. He just stood on it and ran off.
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the world eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
Alright, your inner balance is two halves that complete a wholeness that flows through all things, all times. You'll be able to manifest your inner balance through deeds and dialogue choices. Few are those who always act in the same manner, and wholesome is the sum of their choices. We make the actions we take, the balance of the actions create your aura score, which affects the dialogue with other characters.
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart.
Side points. Side shrines, reward side points. Use that to unlock psychic powers. Once you have reached the required dark or light inner balance.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
Let me help.
He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
That's a spark of light in you!
I like the light.
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're...
I love those two fighting. I love it when those two fight, it's funny. Side point unlocked. Yeah, we already know about that.
There's Out of Date again.
Hey!
Must have missed something important.
I'll go see out of date. Oh no, it just teleports me there.
Out of Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are two nearby. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war.
So you take me to the two tribes?
The conviction
Myriads.
to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriads' movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do.
Yeah.
But is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the Myriads. Unless a cooler friend dude's come up.
The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
What I don't understand is the good people and the bad people are so close together.
Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part.
The tribe's engaged with the World Eaters.
Myriad is convinced that defeating the World Eaters is the only way the world can be saved, but they've been forced to focus on their rivalry with the Jagni tribe.
Okay.
Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Okay. Trust quacking, tracking. Ooh, I want to go over to that one. Good ending.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
I'll take the tunnel, I'll go to the good guys. I take the bridge, I go to the bad one. I'm going to take the tunnel. Main quest and alliance. To the Jangi or the Myriad.
It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded.
Hopefully we can have a big old view of the world when we get out here. So these are the bad dudes, so like look like samurai.
Cutting edge. Shot.
Get XP for helping them. Oh, hang on. No, okay, I thought I could loot him. There's a cool looking, like, old ruins.
This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone.
It is like war. It's like World War One. All the trenches around and everything. Health patch. It's like trenches. This is World War Fur. Damn, they did search up World War One stuff when they made this, didn't they? I'm having a look around. Oh, yes, see, look around. Get to be a chest. Small health patch. Yeah, I'll take everything I can. Follow the pathway. Any enemies? No, wrong thing. Any enemies? Nope.
That's the Myriad Tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know.
A whizzing stick. That's what these are called now, whizzing sticks. Yep.
Let's see.
My territory now. Okay.
It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Thinks you should just put one paw ahead of the other and make your way up there. The tribe is always open to a new face.
Oh damn, look at how epic this looks. He's a tiny man. I love this.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace.
Okay. There's a big one.
That defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you.
The Great Wall?
The wall that separates them from the other side? The wasteland you came from? He guesses the time spent there just left a blank space in your memory, as empty and barren as the wasteland itself. He's convinced you've returned for a reason, and is glad you chose to come here. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples.
Oh, so Ma Muma taught all of the tribe leaders, and now they're really powerful.
Your Muma invented Wang Fu.
What?
Originally, it consisted of unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain. The Sifu says it's time to set the past aside, at least for now. Unrest is sweeping the land, and there are rivals in all directions. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. If you believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope for tomorrow. You'll unite the tribes and defeat the World Eaters to save the Tree of Life.
I mean, it would just be funner to kill the World Eaters. Oh, well, they want to unite the tribes to defeat the World Eaters. Sets the game's end goal to save the Tree of Life, choosing destiny. Arrival. To unite or subdue. Okay, yep, I'll join the Myriad.
He was hoping you'd join them. You understand that there's no harm in doing good to others. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite the other tribes. The one you should coerce first is the Jagni tribe. The Jagni tribe may believe that fear and hatred will lead them to domination. A vanquisition of the tribes and destruction of the Tree of Life won't be the restart they want. It's just an end to everything.
Shake hands. Got my green mutated hand. Yeah.
Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war.
At least you're at peace with yourselves.
They might bring them war, but they'll never take away their inner peace. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. A war that bonds as much as it breaks. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've dealt with the rival's outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and let your kin share land again.
Challenge to unite?
They passed the point of no return as their words lost power and see no other way forward than using violence to combat violence. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. He remembers your kind and unselfish soul and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good. Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong and can sometimes come to life. Passing the old village on your way to the first rival outpost might help. He can't blame you for not remembering, but he can sense the stillness of something lost.
God damn. Love this. Look at me, I'm amazing. I've got my swords, I've got my guns. So. Wow. I'm ending this episode here. Wow, I've been waiting for this for 4 years and it's really good. Yes. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, share, and click the little belly. And bye, and